Seattle rapper Travis Thompson's career has just really been skyrocketing since 2017, gaining attention for songs like Need You, Dead Prezzies, and Hold Me Down. And you may also recognize him from rapping alongside Macklemore in the hit song Corner Store, making his acting debut as Tito on FX's Reservation Dogs, too.
Man, the sky is the limit for this young rapper. He just finished his European tour, and this Thursday, he's performing with Grammy-nominated artist Logic right here in Seattle. So joining us today to share all about his new music, Travis Thompson. Hey!
What's going on, y'all? Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad, man. I've passed by this building forever, so it feels good to finally be inside of it.
Welcome.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, right?
Well, you just got back from your first European tour.
I did.
Tell us about what that was like and what were some of your favorite moments from the experience.
Man, well, I'd never been to Europe before, and none of my friends and team or none of us had ever been to Europe before, so like everything was new.
Yeah.
I mean, so which is awesome because it's like, I don't know, when you're in like Dallas or something, you're like, oh, I'll be back in Dallas. Let me like order some food and go to bed.
Yeah.
But when you're in like Frankfurt, Germany, you're like, I gotta go do this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was tiring, but it was also like around every corner was like a new experience, and it was just so fun. And my family came out.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like I got to like perform and like see my mom and dad up in the balcony and stuff. It was awesome. It was really cool.
That's so
That
cool.
my heart.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a moment. You know what I mean? Life moment for sure.
So, of course, we have to talk about your collaboration with Macklemore on Corner Store.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was a minute ago. Yeah, no, so yeah. No, that's always been like, I was a part of a residency, the residency program, which he does at the Mopop, which is like rap camp for like low-income youth.
Wonderful.
And eventually my friends started working for him and putting my music in his ear. So like 2017, we made a song and then did it on Fallon, and like it was a whole thing. He like gave me a super big boost in the beginning that kind of like gave me a platform to like quit my job and like go on tour and stuff. You know what I mean?
Wonderful.
Yeah. Love Macklemore. Before we dive into your new music, you also crossed over into acting.
I'm acting now, which is crazy. Yeah.
Reservation Dogs.
Reservation Dogs.
What was that experience like, and how do you feel like, you know, kind of having that representation as an Indigenous person shown on TV?
Well, I mean, first off, it was awesome. I had never done any type of acting before, but it was, since it's like a Native show in the Native community, at least in like the media or creative world, is a small knit community. So like I'd seen all these kids, or like all the people on set like had seen me before, so it was very much like, oh, the Native rapper we listen to is on the show now. You know what I'm saying? It was very welcoming. It was like the best first set you could ever ask to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like Sterling and all those kids are awesome. So that was great. I don't know, like in terms of like representation, it's just one of those shows where like if you've kicked it on a res for like 30 minutes, you'll understand the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you can only chase what you see as attainable. So like to see kids from the res on TV is like, I don't know. And to be a part of that, I don't know, feels really special. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I absolutely love that.
My friends always say like the highest human act is to inspire. You know what I'm saying? So if like one person is inspired, like that's lit. We did our job. You feel me? Yeah.
I really am loving your laid-back vibe, but saying the most inspired thing.
Thank you. I feel you. That's just like, that's the Northwest in me.
But you do have a new album that's dropping.
Exactly.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So me and Jake One, who's a producer from Seattle, he's a legend. He's done stuff for like 50, Nipsey, Rick Ross, all these legends. We made a collaborative album together, and it's called Wolves and White Tees. And we have a release party this Saturday. We're gonna go play these shows with Logic for the next 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So it feels really good. It feels awesome. It feels good to be back in the swing of things. Independent too, so it feels good.
Yeah. Talk to me about going to independent.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, I was on Epic Records for a couple years, and it was awesome. Like I can't take away from what they did for me, and it was really cool, but it just moves at a really slow pace. They're kind of playing an antiquated game, especially if you know what kind of product you want to give the world. You know what I mean? Like, if you're swinging for the fence, making pop hits, for sure, like sign a deal, go do your thing. But I'm making like rap albums and like putting out freestyles every week. It's not really conducive to a major label system.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Interesting.
So yeah, no, it feels good. And it's easier to root for people who are independent. So it's easy to make people excited. You feel me? So yeah, it feels good to be independent. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you touched on the release show that's happening this weekend. I know you're going to be surprising some fans as well. Saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, that's cool.
What do you have planned for that?
So really, like, well, shit, I feel like I'm gonna ruin the surprise now, but
oh, no.
I'm really just pulling up on fans. Like, I asked, like, hey, if any of your friends or family are a big fan, to the point where it's kind of annoying, let me know. I'd love to, like, pull up on them. So we're gonna go surprise, like, some kids, like, their parents are setting it up, so we're gonna surprise them in, like, their basement playing video games. We're gonna go... this wife's like, we're gonna go surprise her, like, an anniversary dinner. Like, I'm gonna show up with drinks, and it's, you know what I'm saying. So we're just gonna go pop out on a few people around the city.
Very
Just
nice.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's being a rapper is a crazy thing, and if anyone is like invested in it, I feel super indebted. You know what I'm saying? So doing cool stuff like that is just like feels like the foundation of what we do.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so excited.
Oh, they're gonna love it. It's gonna be great, and we're gonna film it. It's gonna be all wholesome. It's gonna be
I was
great.
gonna say, I
I
hope we get to watch it. too.
Yeah,
I
yeah, no,
love
definitely,
surprise
definitely.
videos.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so of course this Thursday you're performing with Logic at the College Park Tour at WAMU Theater.
WAMU Theater, yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So what are you looking forward to in this show?
Man, well, I'm looking forward to one. I've never performed at WAMU Theater. That's like I've done like all the others. It feels like WAMU Theater feels like the last one to check off like the Seattle bucket list of performing. And two, like me and Logic have a song coming out on Thursday, so it's very like performing the same day we drop a song is gonna be really cool. And like the album comes out that same day, and like it's gonna be so yeah. I just haven't seen my guy in a minute too, so it's just gonna be a real like. And also, I haven't performed in Seattle in a while, so it's like a homecoming plus a new album plus like all this other stuff. So it's gonna be great.
It seems like you're in a really good space right now.
We are in a really good space. We're in a really busy space, and like I said, being independent is like I'm doing like 10 times the work. You know what I'm saying? Like I showed up by myself today because my managers have stuff to do.
Hey,
you feel me? You feel me? No, I love it. I love it. You feel me? It's great. I love to be here, man. It's awesome.
That's great. What was your favorite thing you ate in Europe?
Favorite thing I ate in Europe. It's gonna sound crazy, but in Scotland, I had the best Indian food of my whole life.
Oh my gosh, Scotland has such good Indian
People
food.
don't talk about it. Yeah, for real. There's this chain called like Mother of India. Well, it's like a 4-restaurant chain, and they have a place called Wee Curry in Scotland, in Glasgow. You know, it's the best Indian food I've ever had in my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
That.
And then we had like Spanish tapas in Amsterdam. Those were amazing. You feel me? Like fish and chips were great. You feel me? Yeah, it was cool.
You're
it was
making
cool.
us hungry.
I know.
I think.
I definitely miss coming home though and like getting on my own grill. You feel me?
So we have to know. You obviously know so many people in this industry, but what is like a dream